right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
Not even displayed to the MMA community yet.
All right, another big spot for Khabib Nurmagomedov here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
The main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds, fighting out of New Delhi, India, El Tigre. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds, fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Okay guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner. You ready?
All right, so here we go, round one of this highly anticipated tilt between the strong striker and the decorated grappler. Any chance that these guys mix it up, or are you just expecting them to stick to what got into the dance?
I'm expecting a pretty straightforward approach from both of these fighters. The striker will try to lead with his punches and his kicks, and the grappler will try to time a takedown, time a clinch position so he can start to work towards a lot of those great judo throws that he possesses. Once on the ground, he is in his realm and will start to chase submissions. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Takedown, and he gets it. So no surprise, he wanted to get this fight to the ground, and that is certainly a good sign for him moving forward in this fight.
He felt as if he had a massive advantage in the grappling and the wrestling. He was able to secure that takedown very early in the first round.
Well, we told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. That's a nice strike there by Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, Khabib Nurmagomedov is not only a wrestler, he's a full-on mixed martial artist now, and it showed in that exchange. Beautiful kick.
Well, he got his head snapped back by that straight hand there, and he's shown a vulnerability tonight by leaning right into that punch as he tries to set up his own offense. May want to focus on some defense here moving forward. Try to establish that jab. Nice punch by Nurmagomedov.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. And there comes the separation now. Oh, countered there with an uppercut, perfectly placed in time. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Oh, nice straight there. I guess that's the quickest way to the target, right? Just throw straight.
Straight down is always best. Big kick.
High crotch, baby, high crotch. Give him a high crotch.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Bone on bone as the head kick lands flush.
He better get those hands up or he's gonna put him to sleep.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes on top.
2 minutes now to go in the round.
He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch.
Nurmagomedov's got the tie clinch. Let's see what he can do. And they separate. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Big, powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range.
All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the position. Both know exactly what they need to do. And when both fighters are trying to do the same thing, it's very, very difficult to get the desired result.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
Oh, big stick up top. That's another one.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, man. I think you jumped out of your seat a little bit after that kick.
Oh, I did, because I have times where I've been kicked like that. And I'm going to tell you one thing. It does not feel good.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch land.
That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Oh! Huge right hand! Diving punch lands. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions. And oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. You gotta be careful, armbar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. Catch your breath. Breathe. Listen. You can do this now. I want you to go down and put your combination straight down the middle. I need more of that.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round two. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
And they separate. Whiffs on the elbow.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Left hand punch from the clinch.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Back to the feet. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Nurmagomedov. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations here.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Look at how he turned his hip into that leg kick.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important. Big kick lands. Oh!
Just out of range with that strike. Combinations here. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch.
Right under the elbow, the body kick lands. Beautiful leg kick thrown. Nice kick.
Oh, he tagged him with the punch there, DC. That's an educated left hand.
He's got great timing with his left hand.
Oh, nice job to land a knee to the body, man. Oh, collar tie.
Big knee lands right through the opponent's midsection.
Here he is back in the clinch. Big shots being landed on both sides here. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, and there's a land with the kick, so certainly a good sign for him there.
When that's working, you know he's in for a good night.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Nicely done there to keep his hands up and block that strike. He's got to protect that cut if he wants to keep the doctor out.
He's got to protect the cut, John, but he's also got to be very aware, because if he's got a smart opponent's going to start finding the body now, because he knows the hands are really high to try to protect that cut.
Oh, nice job to land the knee there by the taller fighter, and I think I just heard Daniel Cormier say, I wish I was a little bit taller. You're a baller, though. Nurmagomedov's kick to the body is blocked.
Punch over the top.
The kick is there to the body.
Real quick leg kick.
Oh, single collar tie here. .30 seconds to go in round two. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. And that's the end of round number two. All right, well, his kicking game was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch a young fighter start to come into his own. Early in his career, he did not have this ability. He did not have the ability to dictate and control fights with his legs. Now he does, and he looks like a future champion in the making.
All right, here we go with our next round, DC. Pretty good game plan in the previous round. Attacked the body to great effect, and will look to continue to do so.
He has done a great job of making the investment. The investment to the body that may not pay dividends early, but as the fight goes long, you will see it start to pay itself out.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. It doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it most certainly did.
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Great punch landed with so much power.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
I mean, this is his game here. Control your opponent's posture, land those nice elbows around his guard.
Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time.
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! All right, single collar tie now. Knee to the body.
Oh, can't put any weight on it. Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect.
What a tricky head kick.
Oh, lands a left punch there, and a lot of it set up by good footwork.
Really great footwork and setting traps so that he can land that beautiful left hand. Caught that. Now, there's danger in that, too, because when you start reaching out to catch that kick, here comes the high kick, and then you're in a lot of trouble.
Oh, head kick attempt. That one's clean. Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great time to land that punch.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Counters now, left hook to the head lands.
Such a fast leg kick.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Nice leg kick.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Got a single collar tie. And they separate. Nice punch by Nurmagomedov. And now he's got the tie clinch.
I mean, he's cutting him down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Oh, combination of knees. That is not what he is looking for. He better raise that guard quickly.
He better raise that guard or he's going to fall asleep. You cannot allow someone to knee you in the head.
Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent starting to slow down. He cannot take many of those kicks.
All right, so a seminal blow earlier in the round. It wasn't a knockdown, but it was certainly a stunner that caught his attention.
Oh, I mean, he got hurt bad. To see him still standing, that just goes to the toughness that he has to be still standing after taking such a damaging shot.
Single collar tie now.
As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance.
Whoa!
He's in trouble.
Whoa!
He's hurt bad.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, you got to stay busy.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the end of the round. And on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Are you ready? You ready? Fight!
Timely defense there, huge block. Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Nurmagomedov. Ooh.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Wow! He's out!
He's done, he's done!
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 55 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.